Norwood was on the world stage when Skate America came to the Skating Club of Boston. Skate America is the first event of the International Skating Union Grand Prix of Figure Skating Series. Skaters earn points to qualify for the Grand Prix final that will be held in Turin, Italy. This competition, which was held right here in Norwood, was broadcast live all around the world. Here's NCM's Mark Hoover and Jack Tolman with a behind-the-scenes look at this international skating event and broadcast production.
Mark Hoover along with Jack Tolman for NCM on a beautiful fall evening here as the world comes to Norwood for the 2022 Skate America at the Skating Club of Boston. Now, over the course of this weekend, world-class athletes all come together to compete in men's, women's, pairs, and rhythm figure skating. Now, this is being broadcast around the world by USA Network, NBC, and NBC Peacock, but there is a little local flavor to it as well. Members of the Norwood Police Department, Fire Department, Norwood businesses, and even NCM all played roles to bring this first-class production to the people of the world. Before the competitors even stepped on the ice, preparations by NBC and other networks were well underway. 2 18-wheeler production trucks arrived, and along with satellite trucks and other support equipment, were set up outside in the back of the skating club. Meanwhile, inside the club itself, virtually every available space was utilized wherever possible. The West Rink was transformed into a workspace for members of the national and international media sent to cover this event. In the Tenley E. Albright Performance Center itself, additional technical equipment was installed to help with overall production. Over in the East Rink, the home of the Norwood High School boys and girls hockey teams, additional spaces were created for further preparation of the Skate America broadcast. And directly at center ice of the main rink, areas for the judges all had to be set up and prepared as the competition neared. Over the course of the 3-day event, skating fans from around the nation and around the world arrived at the skating club, and every inch of the property was used for parking. Shuttle buses helped transport those who couldn't find parking to and from all of the events. Once on site, fans lined up to see these world-class figure skaters as they competed in the 2022 Skate America in Norwood, Massachusetts. Once the fans were inside and the competitors ready, the broadcast kicked off as preview guides on televisions introduced Norwood to the world. Norwood was also predominantly displayed at center ice and along the boards of the main rink over the course of 3 sold-out days. In between events, the skating club sponsored a fan fest outside the rink to enhance the experience for fans of all ages. Several food trucks, including those with a local flavor, were there to provide food, drinks, and snacks of all types. Fans also had the opportunity to personally meet and get autographs from several skaters, including 2016 world silver medalist and 3-time U.S. national champion Ashley Wagner. Members of the Norwood Fire and Police Departments helped to coordinate all the parking and provided security and safety both outside and inside the venue over the course of the entire weekend. NCM also provided a role in the production itself, as NBC utilized NCM's infrastructure it had built during the construction of the East Rink. Connecting to NCM's equipment, NBC was able to broadcast the skaters' scores and results to the fans inside over the rink's Jumbotron. NBC allowed NCM to take a quick peek at the master control inside one of the large production trucks, where the signal from the events were being made ready to broadcast around the world. To do this, the signal is first sent from Norwood, Mass. to Stamford, Connecticut, where an example of what a small world it really is, it was then handed off to a Norwood High School alumni and former NCM employee for ultimate worldwide broadcast.
My name is Brendan Hurley. I'm a Norwood High School graduate, former NCM employee, and most recently a digital operator for NBC Sports and Peacock in Stamford, Connecticut. It's incredible to see Norwood hosting an international event, and even more incredible to take part in broadcasting this event to the world. Essentially, the footage that's filmed within the arena is sent to the broadcast trucks outside, where it is beamed up to satellites in orbit for our broadcast operations center to then download here in Stamford, Connecticut. From there, our Broadcast Operations Center, or BOC, transfers the footage to us digital operators in the DNOC, or the Digital Networking Operations Center. From there, we assign the footage to encoders on both the East Coast and the West Coast, which allow us to simultaneously stream the footage on the NBC Sports app and Peacock for thousands of people to tune in and watch around the world. For me, it's been incredible to see Norwood up on the international stage, and it's been an honor to be part of a historic first for Norwood.
It was during this worldwide broadcast from Norwood that figure skating fans had the chance to witness a truly historic moment as Ilya Malinin landed the very first perfect quad axel at a Grand Prix event here at Skate America. With that, he was able to jump from 4th place to become the youngest men's champion in the event's history. Truly a magical way to cap off a phenomenal skating competition from Norwood. Overall, fans from around the world enjoyed a first-rate international skating competition right here in our very own Norwood, Massachusetts. What a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We can't begin to thank enough the people that helped put this all together, Doug and Jack Zagheib, and the entire crew over here at the Skating Club of Boston. They gave us exclusive behind-the-scenes access so that we could bring to you, the town of Norwood, what it takes to put on a world-class competition. When the Skating Club of Boston first broke ground here, this was the exact type of event that they promised to deliver for the town of Norwood, and boy, they hit it right out of the park this weekend. We hope you've enjoyed this small look behind the scenes at what it takes to bring a skating competition to the people of the world. For Norwood News, I'm Mark Hoover.